Did you know that in Japan, nearly 1 in every 10 people lives to be 100? Japan is proudly the nation with the highest centenarian rate in the world, boasting over 90,000 people who have crossed the 100-year mark. Their vitality and independence into their late 80 seconds and 90 seconds seem almost unbelievable. But here in the United States, we face a starkly different reality. Despite having the world's highest healthcare expenditure, the proportion of Americans living past 90 years old lags far behind Japan. Especially for Americans over 50, a ticking clock of risks begins. We face soaring rates of cardiovascular disease, which remains the #1 killer. Bone fractures due to osteoporosis, which can steal independence overnight. And the looming threat of cognitive decline and dementia. So, what is the core difference? What makes Japanese elders in their 50 seconds and 60 seconds maintain such astounding physical resilience and longevity? The secret isn't found entirely in their bowls of sushi, or even buried deep within their genetic code. The secret lies in a system of daily movement habits, a simple, elegant, anti-aging protocol that Western medicine has largely forgotten. Groundbreaking research from institutions like Harvard and Stanford universities has illuminated this truth. They confirmed that Japanese seniors do not need expensive gym memberships or punishing workouts. Their longevity is secured by 5 simple movements, performed daily right in their own homes. These movements are proven to boost lifespan and drastically reduce the primary risks of aging. We're talking about slashing the risk of debilitating conditions like arthritis, preventing dangerous falls, and actively combating cognitive decline. 5 life-saving Japanese movements, why you need to start now. Over the next 20 minutes, we will reveal these 5 movements in detail, complete with step-by-step instructions. We'll break down the precise biomechanics and the specific scientific data supporting each claim. We will present them in order of priority, starting with the simplest, and building up to the single most powerful technique. The movement Hazam that has been shown to potentially add 7 years to your average life expectancy. Don't click away. This video is the single blueprint you need to take control of your aging process. Let's begin to unlock the secrets to a stronger, more independent life, starting right now. Let's start listening and practicing together. 5 life-saving exercises. If you don't listen, you've missed the chance to save your life. We start our blueprint with the movement that directly addresses the #1 cause of injury and lost independence in seniors, falling. This is movement #1, single leg standing. In Japan, physicians don't just recommend this, they literally prescribe it as preventative medicine. The data. A landmark 15-year study found that seniors who practiced this daily reduced their risk of hospitalization from falls by a staggering 75%. How does it work? When you stand on one leg, your entire sensory motor system kicks into high gear. You are challenging your proprioceptors, the sensors that tell your brain where your body is in space. This constant micro-adjustment activity strengthens not just muscle fibers, but the entire neuromuscular network. Scientific fact. Brain scans show this practice increases gray matter in areas critical for coordination and memory. This is essential for maintaining cognitive sharpness and quick reaction times decades longer. Let's incorporate this vital habit immediately. Always prioritize safety. Stand near a sturdy kitchen counter or a wall for initial support. Lift one foot just an inch off the ground. Don't lift it high. Focus on stability. The focus rule. Keep your eyes fixed on a specific point about 10 feet in front of you. This helps stabilize your vestibular system. Breathe normally and aim to hold the position for 30 seconds. Switch legs and repeat. That's just 1 minute of practice daily. To increase your neurological benefit, integrate it into an existing habit. Try standing on one leg while you brush your teeth. This is the power of habit stacking, ensuring consistency without dedicated extra time. The neuroplasticity test. Once you master 30 seconds with eyes open, try closing your eyes for a maximum of 10 seconds with support nearby. Removing visual input forces your other, deeper balance mechanisms to work harder, accelerating your improvement. Consistent practice here means you are actively future-proofing your independence. Now, we tackle the biggest thief of senior mobility: the loss of the deep squat. This is movement number 2, the deep squat rest. This is the fundamental human resting position that Western, chair-sitting culture has erased from our bodies. Japanese elders use the squat rest for talking, gardening, or waiting for a bus, accumulating 20 to 30 minutes daily. Why is it so vital for seniors? Because it prevents the slow tightening that leads to painful, shuffling gaits. The data is shocking. Seniors who could maintain a deep squat for just 2 minutes daily reduced their risk of needing assisted living by 70%. It's not about leg strength, it's about joint longevity. The deep squat opens your hip joints to their full, natural range of motion. It also decompresses the spine, allowing nutrient-rich fluid to flow back into your vertebral discs. This is your secret weapon against lower back pain and stiffness. Let's learn how to reclaim this fundamental ability safely. Start with support. Find a sturdy wall or door frame. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, toes pointing slightly outward about 10 and 2 on a clock. Lower yourself slowly, keeping your chest up and your knees tracking over your toes. The critical point: you must keep your heels flat on the ground. If your heels lift, take a rolled-up towel or small mat and place it directly under your heels for support. This modification allows you to deepen the stretch without straining your Achilles tendons or calves. Hold the position for just 30 seconds. This is where the magic happens. Then, use your hand support to push yourself gently back up. Remember, the Japanese philosophy is frequency is better than duration. Aim for 5 separate 30-second squats spread throughout your day. This habit reinforces the movement pattern, ensuring your hips and knees remain functional and independent for decades to come. We've built balance and flexibility. Now, let's unlock full body strength and brain power simultaneously. This is movement number 3, floor-sitting transitions. In Japan, the average elder transitions from standing to floor-sitting and back up over 20 times per day. Each transition is a complex, full-body maneuver that Western, chair-based cultures have lost. The data is astonishing. Regular floor-sitters showed 40% more lower body strength than those who only use chairs. But here is the major cognitive benefit. Rising from the floor safely requires sequential motor planning and balance control. This complex coordination activates the prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive function center, keeping your mind sharp. Studies showed floor-sitters had cognitive test scores that were consistently 15% higher. This skill is a direct predictor of longevity. They maintained independence 9 years longer. Let's reclaim this critical skill safely, starting with support. Step 1. The descent. Start standing straight. Slowly lower one knee to the ground, followed by the other. Settle back onto your heels or shift into a comfortable floor-sitting position like cross-legged. The ascent. Bring one foot forward into a deep lunge position. Engage your core and push powerfully through that front leg to return to standing. Bring the second foot to meet it. If this is too hard initially, use a low stool or ottoman as an intermediate step. Use the stool for support only as needed, gradually reducing hand dependence over several weeks. The key. The goal is to perform this unassisted. Practice on a soft surface to reduce knee impact. Don't worry about perfection. Frequency is what builds strength. Aim for 2 to 5 transitions daily. Each time you get up from the floor without support, you are giving your brain a full, powerful workout. Maintain this ability, and you maintain the physical and mental independence that truly defines longevity. If movements 2 and 3 focused on strength and power, our next 2 moves focus on pure, fluid joint longevity. This is movement number 4, Rajio calisthenics. This is the world's most famous 3-minute, 15-second exercise routine broadcast in Japan since 1928. The beauty of Rajio Taiso is its continuous, gentle motion. This is not static stretching. Millions of Japanese seniors perform this every single morning, setting their bodies up for a day of flexible movement. The data is convincing. Because this routine promotes mobility and balance awareness, regular practitioners report a 40% lower risk of falls. The scientific benefit is lubrication. Stiffness comes when the body reduces the production of synovial fluid, the body's natural oil for the joints. Gentle, rhythmic movements like these are proven to boost the production of synovial fluid by up to 30%, effectively oiling your joints. This is your daily shield against the debilitating stiffness of age-related joint calcification. Rajio Taiso is a 13-move sequence, but we'll focus on the 3 most critical elements. Element 1. Full arm raises. Inhale as you gently raise your arms out and up, opening the chest and ribcage fully. Exhale as you bring them down. This fully mobilizes the largest joint in your upper body, your shoulder. Element 2. Wide arm rotations. Extend your arms and begin large, gentle arm circles forward and backward. Focus on sweeping out the full range of motion. This is vital for maintaining the ability to reach, dress, and bathe yourself independently. Element 3. Gentle twisting. With feet shoulder width, gently twist your torso left and right, allowing your arms to swing naturally. The movement should come from your core and mid-back, not just your neck. This maintains spinal flexibility and core stability. Remember, the entire sequence must be performed to a slow, controlled rhythm, never fast, never straining. You can find the full routine on YouTube by searching Rajio Taiso, often with the original radio music. Integrating this short ritual into your morning is like performing an oil change for every major joint in your body. Prepare your joints for movement, and now, let's move to our single most powerful technique, the longevity booster. We have saved the most powerful movement for last. This is the king of all movements. This is movement number 5, the towel twist. This simple action, using nothing more than a hand towel, holds the key to the Japanese secret of extreme longevity. The shocking data. The largest study on this practice showed that daily performers gained an average of 7 years longer life expectancy. This movement forces muscle fibers that are dormant in 99% of exercises, the deep stabilizing muscles, to engage. It's a full-body isometric contraction that activates even the tiny intrinsic muscles in your feet and spine. The anti-aging science. This practice triggers the release of specialized proteins called myokines. These myokines act like powerful medicine, reducing systemic inflammation and boosting insulin sensitivity. The brain boost. The bilateral coordination required activates both hemispheres of your brain simultaneously. This creates new neural pathways, translating directly to improved memory and faster reaction times. Let's master the technique. You only need 2 minutes total per day. Hold the towel horizontally at shoulder height, hands slightly wider than your shoulders. The key step: create extreme isometric tension by pulling the towel outward as if you were trying to rip it in half. Maintain this tension throughout the movement. Slowly rotate your entire torso to the right, keeping your hips and feet fixed facing forward. Hold at maximum rotation for 3 seconds. The tension must not break. Now, inhale as you slowly return to the center. Exhale as you twist to the left. Crucial synchronization. This coordinated breathing pattern activates the vagus nerve, triggering a massive anti-inflammatory response. The timing secret. Japanese elders perform this immediately upon waking to activate the nervous system, and again before bed to promote deeper recovery and better sleep quality. Just 1 minute in the morning and 1 minute at night provides the full benefits. No gym, no complex choreography. This is the final, most powerful component of the Japanese longevity blueprint. Start today and claim those 7 years. You have now unlocked the complete 5-movement longevity blueprint. These 5 movements are not isolated exercises. They are a seamless system for maintaining your autonomy and cognitive function. They directly combat the leading causes of physical decline in seniors: balance loss, joint stiffness, and muscle atrophy. The most vital expert takeaway: frequency trumps duration. 5 one-minute squats throughout your day are scientifically more effective than forcing one difficult 5-minute squat. The goal is integration, making these movements as automatic as breathing. Here is your practical integration guide. Practice single leg standing while you brush your teeth. That's 2 minutes of balance training daily without adding time. Do your deep squat rests while you wait for the kettle to boil or when sorting low shelves. Perform your 3-minute Rajio calisthenics routine immediately upon waking, before you've even had coffee. The Japanese have shown us the path. Their culture is the living proof that this simple protocol works. The science has confirmed the mechanism, from synovial fluid to myokine release. Now, the difference between aging healthily and aging dependently comes down to one simple decision from you. Are you ready to invest just 10 minutes a day into securing your physical independence for the next 2 decades? This is where the video stops being a source of information and starts becoming a tool for transformation. Don't wait for the inevitable fall, the crippling joint pain, or the diagnosis that limits your freedom. Your body is ready for these movements. Your mind is ready to start. Start today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today. This is too important to lose. Save this video to your health playlist. And share this gift of independence with every single senior you know. You could literally change the trajectory of their final years. If you are ready to take control of how you age, we want to hear from you. As a sign of your commitment to change your body at the molecular level, comment below. We read and reply to every single comment, and we will support you on this journey. Final encouragement: remember, age is inevitable, but decline is optional. You now have the knowledge of the longest living people on Earth. Use it. Thank you for watching. And click here to subscribe for more life-changing senior health secrets.